Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shawzay. Excuse me. I always want to get that Shawzay out. This is Shaw Herbal Medicine. This is Shaw Herbal Knowledge, and so forth on a Wednesday. Okay. Hope everyone has had a great Christmas. Hope everyone has a great New Year. This is our last Shaw Herbal Knowledge. Um, before the new year comes in. And of course, we will be here with you throughout 2024, giving you herbal knowledge. Some we will revisit and so forth and things like that. If we do come up with new herbs, we will also give you that information as well. We will continue selling our herbal medicine, our short herbal medicine. I believe we have come to the conclusion that we're going to be doing that on our Facebook page on short herbal medicine. And I'll get into that more later so that, for those who want to continue purchasing herbal medicine from us, can continue to do so. Uh, Come to the conclusion that the platform that we are using to sell our herbal medicine is just not actually working for us. It is no need to pay the kind of money that we're paying for that platform and things like that when we can do a little better and so forth and with a little less money, you know what I mean? So, and this year, I'm going to level up on my marketing as far as short herb medicine is concerned. That has been one of the um, slowdowns for me in 2023, which I'm going to get better at that and so forth. And today we're going to talk about one of the greatest herbs there is. One of the seven food or the one of the seven superfoods there is, because we're going to be talking about garlic. Garlic has been around forever. We all know about garlic. We all know that it's used as a culinary. It's used on our table. We put it in our food all the time. You have garlic powder. You got the actual garlic that you put into the food. We personally at this house use garlic powder. And there's all kinds of ways that you can steam, cook, fry garlic to add into your food for flavoring and all that. And garlic is kin to onions, leeks, and shallots as well. Everybody knows that garlic is is a great has a great medicinal herbal medicine properties in it. Okay. So we're gonna get to those right now, those herbal medical medicine properties and so forth. Medicinal properties, I should say, medicinal properties. I'm getting all tongue tied and so forth, just getting off of the holidays, of course, and so forth. And I did have a great holiday as well, and I hope you, like I said before, you did too. Okay, I just did say that garlic is had great medicinal properties and said who they're kin to and so forth. So let's just jump right into the health benefits of garlic and so forth. And which a lot of people may already know, and but we want to bring that up because some people forget. Like you go on, you're feeling bad, you this and that, you that and so forth, and you know that garlic did this, but you forgot it. You forgot that garlic helps you with this and helps you with that and so forth. So we're going to bring that back around also that you can refresh your memories. You may got something that's going to help you right in your refrigerator or cabinet or something like that that's going to help you. Okay. Garlic is also high in calories. Garlic protects against illnesses, I just mentioned that, including the common cold. It reduces blood pressure. It also helps with high cholesterol. It also helps prevent heart diseases and things like that. Also, garlic helps with the brain. It help slow down and aid in Alzheimer's diseases as well, and so forth. So a lot of people use garlic and so forth all the time. Some people actually have garlic into their diet every day, or they take some kind of garlic pills. We do have garlic capsules as well on our website, which is www.shoreherbsmedicine.com. Which we're going to change that. You'll be able to get that from our again our Herbal Medicine Facebook page. But yeah, garlic can be used in several ways. Now, if you want to use garlic as a medicinal property or herb, raw garlic or cooked garlic and so forth and so forth, I'm going to give you a little bit of tips on that because even though you're going to get some health benefits from garlic, um, if you're regularly eating garlic, or if you're using the garlic powder like we do and so forth and things like that, you're going to get some. But if you are using garlic for a specific medicinal purpose and so forth, there is a way to go about, using garlic. Now, the first way is just to take the herbal capsule each day and so forth. Always a couple hours before you eat and a couple hours after you eat. That's what I recommend and so far and all that. But again, if you're going to use garlic for medicinal purposes and so far, and you're going to use the raw garlic, then I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to use it. Okay, you can use or mix raw garlic and so forth with a little bit of salt and pepper, and just eat it, crush it up, and eat it raw. Yes, that's one way to get it. And all that. Or if you want, you can add a little bit of honey to it and so forth and do it that way and so forth. It is used for medicinal purposes, so you don't want to use the garlic in your potatoes or, other ways that we eat garlic and so forth. When you're using garlic in your culinary dishes, food consuming, you are not using garlic for medicinal purpose. And this is what we want you to do if you need or you're going to be using garlic for medicinal purpose. We want you to use garlic separate from your table, okay? Now, other ways to eat garlic and so forth, like I said, you can do that. Eat the garlic raw, put a little something in it, and so forth. And I said salt and pepper, but when I said salt and pepper, I'm talking about a tiny pinch, barely can taste it, because you don't want to season the garlic. You want to be able to consume that raw garlic and so forth. And you can also put a little bit of honey on it if you cannot bear the taste or whatever and so forth. But that to me is the best way to eat it. And also, not only do you need to eat it that way, you also need to schedule time so that you can prepare that raw garlic for you to eat for health benefits and so forth. Um, so that's one tip and everything. I don't like I said, I don't recommend you what you're going to use it in your culinary dishes, your table, and so forth. But for medicinal purpose, I don't recommend it going that route and so forth. Or again, you can take garlic pills and so forth. Those are the two ways. I don't think you can make any tea or anything out of that and so forth to eat garlic raw. But you can eat garlic raw with just a pinch of salt uh, and pepper, or you can just use a little bit of honey or something like that, and just go ahead and eat it and all that, and keep a schedule of that to continue doing it that way, so that you can reap all the health benefits of that, all the health benefits, and so forth, and all that. So, um, so yeah. Garlic also help reduce his blood pressure. I said mention that. Also lowers cholesterol, aids in heart diseases, aid in Alzheimer's diseases as well. Also, garlic improves athletic performance and so forth. So it does help with that too, energy and things like that. It also detoxifies metals out of your body and so forth. Yes, we do have metals in our body, and yes, garlic helps to detoxify, getting those metals out of your body and so forth. Also, garlic improves bone health and so forth, especially when we get to a certain age and so forth. I would say the mature age and so forth. Bones weaken, and sometimes you have medical or health reasons and so forth as to why bones weakens and so forth. So you want to get help for that. You want to get help for that. My husband is also having some issues with that. Um, I'm trying to think of what they call it. Deuterium, bones, arthrosis or something like that. I think that's what the doctor is saying, or that's what they got him as, and so far. But yeah, I mean, you can help, you know, all kinds of ways in making and getting better yourself. You can do this. You can do this. You can help heal yourself and so forth by learning and doing and so forth. Learning about the herbal medicine and using the herbal medicine and so forth to help you to get better. But you have to use it right and so far in order to accomplish that. And it has to be something that you consistently do on a schedule and things like that. And you want to continue using it and so forth so that it gets into your system and do its job and things like that and so forth, and everything. And I always do the 10-day thing. You know, if you are taking something for 10 days, you should see some kind of improvement and so forth, some kind of a notice that, this is helping. Even if it's just helping a little bit, you should be able to see that and so forth. And if it is not, then you know that, hey, you need to try something else or you need to do something else and so forth. Always remember that your health is your number one priority and so forth. And uh, you need to take that in consideration and so forth and everything. And I am, concerned about some of the health care and so forth that people getting and so forth, but I'm not going into all of that and so forth. I'm just saying, a lot of times when we, consult doctors with herbal medicine and so forth, they don't approve of it and things like that. Well, we know for a fact that herbal medicine does help a lot of people. I'm not saying it's going to help everybody. I'm not saying it's going to cure, treat, or prevent, or or any of those things, because I'm not allowed to say things such as that and so forth. But if you actually are serious and want to get herbal medicine treatment help, treatment or anything like that, do your research and so forth so that you can see what results and so forth that have, these herbal medicines has produced and all that. So that is, I always say before you begin a herbal regimen or seek a healthcare, seek a herbalist or a healthcare provider. And because the herbalist or healthcare provider is going to also go into your traditional medicine, um, you know, go into do the research for you to make sure there is no interactions and things like that. Healthcare provider may not, allow you to do the herbal medicine at all, but at least you can seek them, talk to them about it, and so forth, and then make your own decision about it after you've done some research and all that. So we're going to recap real quick what garlic does, and I know everybody knows about garlic. So many people love garlic. eats it in their potatoes and just have a good time with it at the table and so forth. But remember, eating garlic at the table is going to give you some health benefits, but eating garlic or taking herbal capsule is going to give you more health benefits. It's going to give you all what garlic is offering you. It's going to give all that to you and so forth. If you eat the garlic raw, away from the table and all that, and you eat it consistently, put yourself on a schedule, or if you take 2 capsules of garlic tablets and so forth, um, and all that. You could actually even use the garlic powders and so forth, 100% garlic powder that is, and so forth. You can take a couple spoons of that a day. If you can if you don't mind the taste, that is. If you don't mind the taste and all that. So the taste itself can be harsh for some people and so forth, but garlic is not bad and so forth and things like that and all that. So yeah, and so many people love garlic, as I said. So let's get on to these health benefits and so forth of garlic. We know garlic is a great herbal medicine and so forth. So let's just get into that. Okay, again, garlic has lower blood pressure. Garlic is actually good for colds. Garlic helps lower cholesterol. It aids in heart diseases. It also aids in Alzheimer and so forth, helping the brain out so much and all that. Garlic does help the athlete performance and everything, and it does get that heavy metal out of your body and all that, and it also aids and helps strengthen those bones and so forth, which is so important, especially when you reach that mature age and so forth. Everything is just so important because our bones start to weaken, our sight starts to go, our hearing starts to go, uh, just so many things just starts to go when you kind of reach that age and so far. And so we want to do a lot to keep these things going. We want to keep our health great as long as we can. Um, I've heard a lot of people say it is bad to get old and so forth. It is not bad to get old and so forth, but a lot of people feel it's bad to get old, especially if they're going to be sickly and things like that. Because if you're sickly, when you're of age and so forth, then it, just slows your whole life down and all that and so forth. But if you're healthy and you can get around and do more, you can appreciate your age more and and not live a better life and so forth until the end and so forth. So this is Eunice. I will see you in January and so forth in 2024 for our next show herbal medicine, our next show herbal knowledge. All right, bye.